Hi friends, today we are going to see the review of the phone which is known as OnePlus 5 series. There are many advanced series launched recently like 5T, 6 and 6T, but basic options are same in all the segments. So we will just go to the model which is available with us. This model is OnePlus 5 series with 8GB RAM, 128GB memory space. So let us get into the depth. Friends, we will divide this video into two parts, so it will be a very good reference for those people who have OnePlus with them but they wanted to know more about the mobile. So first we will do is we are gonna switch on the machine. Here is the fingerprint option. It can be also started with the Face ID option, which is available and working pretty smooth with this kind of model. So you can see this is the screen of the OnePlus, and here you can see different home screen. This is the home screen. Different apps are installed here, so you have to just scroll down and you can see the various options. So before going into the software part, I will just wanted to show you the basic the key components. Like you can see, I'm using a KSU cover for this particular model. You can see there are basically two camera lenses provided in the back and with the lens, and here is the side key which is used to control the volume of the mobile, and also you can see here one button. This button is for the profiles, where you can select different profiles. Like if you wanted to go for the this is the do not disturb profile, and if you go little further you can see this is the normal profile, and there is one more profile is available which is silent profile. So friends, the main advantage is like you can customize the different profiles, which we will see in a later section. Like if you are applying for DND, do not disturb profile, different options to edit, like whether you want to get the vibration of the call or you want to continuously disable the notification of the call. So friends, we will just go to the options which are available in the phone. So the first option you can see here is this is the Wi-Fi option. Right now my Wi-Fi is disabled, so if you want to switch on the Wi-Fi, you can connect it like this, and it will and you have to just press on the Wi-Fi for a little long, and it will provide you with the following options, like where it will show the currently available Wi-Fi networks with me. So like you can see here, saved networks. It is like 35 networks has been saved by the phone, and here you can set the Wi-Fi preferences. If you have like something like smart Wi-Fi switcher, you can enable it, else you don't need to be. So in this case I will just go back and I will show you what all are the different options available. In case sometimes if you have to add the network manually, suppose if you are working in a company, or if you are in home, you have Mac based network, then in that case you have to make the Mac based routers or network is enabled on your working location or in your home. Then in that case you have to go for the add network, where you can just press the add network, you can enter the SSID, you can go for the security, what type of security you wanted to select. In most of the cases it will be like a WPA2 PSK. You can give the password, and in advanced option you can you can see here, you can go for the proxy servers and DHCP you can set. So this is the first option, the Wi-Fi. So I think it is pretty clear how to set the Wi-Fi, and in my case, since as I said I'm using the 4G network, I will disable this Wi-Fi. Just go back. This is the home screen, and here you can see the other option is like mobile data. So right now my mobile data is working on, and this is the battery saver. Battery saver is like whenever your battery goes down below 17%, it will automatically start to the mobile will automatically start the battery saver. Battery saver means it will reduce the background consumption. The background consumption and all the apps will be automatically closed based on the what you set in the battery saver. So you can if you want, in some cases what will happens normally, like if you are traveling, and if you are like if you don't have much power, like if you have only 50% power, and if you wanted to optimize the system, then in that case you can enable the battery saver here in this option. So what it will do is it will optimize your mobile for the against the consumption of the battery. And here you can see the another option, which is the Bluetooth. I will show you. So when you click it one time, if you tap once, it will be activated. If you wanted to see the option, suppose if you want to set the Bluetooth, then you have to long press it and a new window will come. Yeah, you can see the Bluetooth will be on. Paired devices, you can see all the list of all the paired devices, quite easy. You have to make sure, here you can see one option like a discoverable, visible to all nearby Bluetooth devices. This option you have to make sure this option is on while pairing the devices, and this is the on and off button. So quite easy. If you wanted to pair any devices, you have to make sure the discoverable button is in on position, and you can easily pair it. So I will switch off it for the moment. Auto rotate is the option, like whenever if you watch any videos, it will automatically rotate the screen based on the size of the video. If you as I said, right now in my case, it is given as it is enabled on. If you want to if you switch off, it will come into portrait mode. In portrait mode, the video will be always available in portrait. Otherwise it will go into auto rotate mode. And the next option is the flashlight. The flashlight, if you turn it on, you can see the light is pretty good. It's very clear, and I will show you other options also, where you can set the shortkeys for the flashlight, where without making on the screen you can enable the flashlight from the mobile. So for the moment I will switch off it. Option which we are going to see is the airplane mode. In airplane mode, it's like this mode is particularly used whenever you wanted to disconnect from your network. You can enable this mode. For the moment I am not showing it to you. Like when you press this airplane mode, it will automatically it will disconnect you from all the networks, and in this mode there will be no SMS, no calls and all. So it is particularly recommended in case of traveling flight and all, where you wanted to disconnect your mobile from all the networks and you wanted to listen to some music and files. The next option which we are going to see is the hotspot, which we can see here. The hotspot is a very pretty cool option, and it's very easy to set up in OnePlus. You just press the hotspot, and you can see something like this: tethering or hotspot active, no connected devices. You have to press on this, and here friends you can see the different options available. Like you can see the tethering through USB, tethering, Bluetooth and portable. The USB tethering is used like whenever you are connecting your mobile with a USB cable to your laptop and you wanted to take the internet in the laptop. And the Bluetooth tethering is the same. If the two devices have Bluetooth, you can share the Bluetooth internet along with the Bluetooth on the device. And the third one is like portable Wi-Fi hotspot, which is the one which is most commonly used in mobile. Suppose if you want to share the internet with your friends or to your laptop, it will be like you will be using this option. So right now it is enabled. This one is enabled in my phone. You can see the portable, it is on. So to set it, you can see like if any devices is connected, it will be shown here in connected device manager, where it will show this one device is connected. You can see this one desktop. My desktop is connected to my phone right now, so it will show connect time 1848, and it is possible to disconnect the machine. If suppose if someone has login and there is, if suppose there is unauthorized login into your smartphone, into your hotspot, then you can disconnect it from here. So I can go back. Here's the hotspot. So here in this option I will show you how to set up. So you can see one setup Wi-Fi hotspot option is available. You have to just enable it, and you can see you can change your network name, whatever name you wanted to give, you can give it. You can set your security. Basically by default it is WPA2PSK, and you can put your password. It should be at least 8 characters, and the bandwidth, everything is remains common, which is 2.4 gigahertz, the default one. And friends, if you want to see the passwords, if you click on the show password, then it will show it. And it is a very good option to save your battery. Like they have given an option automatically turn off the hotspots after 5 minutes if there is no device connected. Suppose this is quite useful, friends. Like what happens is, whenever after finish my heavy work on my laptops, when sometimes I used to forgot to to stop the hotspot. So in that case, this is a very good option, because after 5 minutes, if there is no what we say, if the device is not connected, if any devices are not connected, if my laptop is switched off and if there is no device is connected to the hotspot, then automatically device will switch off the hotspot, so which will save you the battery. You can see the 2 dots here, right? You have to just scroll it to the left, and it will lead to the other option. Here we have the option which is known as night mode. If you click here, you can see the night mode is you can schedule a particular time from, like I have scheduled a time from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. So in night mode, what will happen is, whenever if you are reading any ebooks or if you are watching the videos, it will reduce the brightness. So this screen automatically. So the thing is that the night mode, the screen intensity, light to intensity, the mobile will automatically detects, and it will detect it will understand like how to in how much the lightning strength should be there, and it will reduce all the other parameters which consume the battery very much. And it will be quite easy for you to read the ebooks under night mode, because you can understand the effect whenever the night mode is activated. Like I can show you. Turn on the night mode. You can see when I turn on the night mode, and when I click it, you can see there's a small change in the screen, which is not probably much seen right now, but it will be quite visible when there is no light in the room. You can feel the effect of the night mode. So there I will just disable the night mode, and here is the location which will send all the details. Like it will send all the details to Google Store about the location, because this location has to be kept on because certain application need this options. Work mode, friends, the work mode is another professional way to approach the things in OnePlus. Like these days, all of us have the company emails coming up, the company matters. So in work mode, what will happens is the profile will activate a separate profile for you. Like if you activate the work mode, you can see it will ask for the pin. Where I will just provide my pin. And you can see once the work mode is activated, you can see right, 2 Google Chromes are there, like similarly 2 contacts and everything. You can see the calendars, 2 calendars are there. So this near to this Chrome, you can see one small symbol like a suitcase. So this is what the work profile means. It is useful in case like if you are working somewhere, you have the separate business email. So if you enable those emails in work profile, and if you switch it on, it will go to separate profile where the emails will be stored. So it will be quite easy for you to differentiate the emails, the official emails from the personal emails what you get. So this is the option. This is quite useful option. I utilize this option very much whenever I'm working in office, but whenever I used to come to home, I will switch off the work mode. So in a particular way, it is quite useful to control your activities. So I will just disable this right now. It's very easy. I have shown it to you. You can just long press. Once you press it, and you can see it will be enabled. So I will just disable it, and I will show to you, friends. Yeah, I have disabled it, and now you can see. All the like the Google Chrome and all the icons will be there only, but you can see it is not active. So friends, I'm sure this much options are clear to you. Now we go to the option. Here you can see this is to increase the brightness of the screen. You can see based on that you can increase the brightness, you can vary it, and this is the automatically the screen will go for an automatic selection. So right now I have given the maximum brightness to the screen, but you have to make sure that you give automatic only, because if you give the maximum, then obviously the backup will reduce drastically. So now you can go. We will go to that option and see. There is a option in the settings. You can see one pencil like this option. Sorry, my Paytm is enabled here. Yeah, so you can see we will go to this profile. This is a separate profile. It's a very distinguished, or we can say unique feature of the OnePlus, which is separated from the other phones. So we will go into last segment. So here you can see this pencil. If you click it, there's nothing in edit. We have seen, right, these options: Wi-Fi, mobile data, battery savers, and also if you wanted to add any other options, like if you wanted to put NFC, like NFC to share the files. If you just if two mobiles are there, you have to just, if you NFC is enabled, if it is NFC authorized phones, so if you just test the other phone or test the other phone, the files will be automatically shared, or payments can be done if it is NFC approved authorized payments. So similarly, gaming mode, OTG, reading modes, different options these are not much used. So in case if you don't want any options, or if you wanted to add any options, you can just drag this to there, and even you can drag it back to the store. So it will be like different options it will show. Like you can see the cast, which is mainly used in case of Chromecast to cast your videos to the screen. Data saver is there, which will save your data. You will see in the options. VPN is there. You basically like a different inbuilt VPN is there from the phone, but I'm using the Flash VPN, which is more like I prefer the third party. But if you are not interested in third party VPNs, you can preferably go for this one. And the invert color, like same like the PCs, if you like, it will invert the screen resolutions and all. And we can see other options like switch data card, show layout, nearby. Different options are there which are not much needed. Yes, so we will just go back and we'll just go to the other options. Before going to settings, I will just show to you. This is the home page. You can see you can put as many as applications. The main feature of this phone is like OnePlus is providing you 8 GB RAM, so you can load any number of applications, but phone will never ever go slow. So I'm sure if you use OnePlus, and if you try to move into some other brands, then obviously it will be little difficult for you, because this phone is very smooth and it is very fast. So that's the one reason they have named this phone as the king of the smartphones. You can see the different options are available. And there's one more feature is there, like if you press on the WhatsApp, for a long time. You can see it will show you it will show you the shortcuts available. Like if you wanted to make the shortcuts, like any shortcuts, or if you wanted to go to any messages directly, you have to just press, and you can give your finger authorize, and you will go there. You can go into that chat directly. And I will show you one more option. Suppose if sometimes what will happen is whenever you just before locking the screen, there are many couple number of applications working on the background. So if you wanted to see this, this is the button where you can just get you can minimize all the apps, and you can see it. You have to just press it, and you can see these are the applications which are currently working on, like WhatsApp, location, night mode, share it, tethering, Bluetooth. These all are the different windows which are working in background, and this is the best part. Even after running so many applications, Windows, the phone is never gonna restart like other brands, and it will never get stopped also. You can see so to close all these apps, you can see one round here, and on this round you can see, I think it's not much clear. I'll show it for you. Yeah, it's one round, right? You have to just press on that round, and the phone will close all the apps. You can see, yeah, so it will close all the apps. So friends, I am not able to complete the whole video in this part, so don't forget to watch my second and third part also for the complete guide on the OnePlus 5. So see you in next video.